Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well read, nice interception. A probing pass. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
And he was alert to it.
There is the live figure of Ed Nielsen.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
Mbappe.
Vitinha.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
And it's been taken short.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Manchester United,
so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Now it's Eto'o.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
No way through. Vitinha.
And it's Hullet.
And it's Ed Nielsen.
Eto'o.
Look at the space here. Takes a shot!
Goal! Milan!
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the counter is on.
And no, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos.
Tries to play it through. And he's opted for the long pass. Vitinha. And Ed Nielsen. Vitinha. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Oh, terrible pass.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Ed Nielsen. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through?
Mbappe.
Here's Vitinha. Pull it.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pull it. He's picked his way through. Seedorf. Played into space. And he's had it nicked away. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick announcement today.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe. And it's Seedorf. And it's Xabi Alonso. Pull it. Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And it's Ronaldinho. Played out wide. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. Out towards the flank. Could try cutting inside here. Cross goes in. It's a mighty effort! Pull it. And it's Eto'o. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through. In it comes. Cleared without hesitation.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shapes to shoot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got tall. Edmilson. Great vision. Collar. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chance here to counter. Xabi Alonso. Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Eto'o. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Xabi Alonso. Seedorf. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 75 minutes played. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Milan have it back and can go again. Looking to play him in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the pass is intercepted.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Mbappe. Number 6.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Coming on the field, number 19.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Number 11.
Out to the left it goes. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Number 7,
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Knocks it out wide. In towards the back. Up he goes! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So all square with almost... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Collar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
And the finish!
Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Probing pass.
Floated through.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Crosses it into the area. Vitinha. Dembele. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's surging through.
Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Great chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Eto'o. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Long ball looking to counter.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Thuram. Collier. Gullit. Oh, super ball. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, that's fabulous. He has a look up. Long ball upfield. Vitinha. Now it's Pelé.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Gullit. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice control.
Lovely. Now then. That is great defending. So alert. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Eto'o. Edmilson. Here's Vitinha. And this is Eto'o. And this is Dembele. Oh, nice touch. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Crosses it in here. And that has been knocked clear. Rummenigge. Gullit. And now the breakaway. Gullit on a charge down the left. And this is Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post. Punched away. And here's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No way through, so back it comes. And he's chosen to go back. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today that
so we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. Knocks it into space. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Oh, it's played into the area.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Koller trying to keep this in. Vitinha. Nice physical challenge. Seedorf concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Eto'o. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that's a good ball. Real chance!
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Deep cross. Up he goes! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Ambitious ball here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Gullit.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aim forwards. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14,
Good steal, he just read it.
Number 10,
Davids.
Seydorf.
And it's Dembele.
Number 5, Rijkaard.
And it's
Number
Davids.
27, Silvestro. Coming on the field,
Manchester United
number
are looking to
19,
break at pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Neymar
11,
will not want to lose out here, not against this
Number
opponent.
15, Xabi Alonso. Number 7, Mateus. Number 66,
Vitinha gets his final
Alexander
warning.
Arnold.
He just needs to
Substitution
find
in
the
progress.
control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Shoots! It's a loose ball. Hoisted in. Keeper's dealt with that. Played back in. It's a mighty effort!
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Dida gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Roberto Carlos. In towards the back, he's got tall! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Dembele. He's free, he has got space. He's had it taken off him. Xabi Alonso. Oh, well measured. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Out towards the flank. And it's played in. And that should get the job done. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again. Can he get it through? Fired deep towards the back post. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief
Just a
can
quick
draw great
request today for
satisfaction from
everyone
it.
to please kindly
Kohler
remove any
voted
cars
man of
parked
the
on the road
match,
outside
and
the stadium.
deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found a way through. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
Can he get on the end of this? Aims beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pelé. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Little pass back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lahm. Vitinha. And it's Edmilson. It's Hullet. Stood up well to him there.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
In towards the back stick. Oh, terrible pass. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. Hullet.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Edmilson. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He is through here. Crosses it in here. Pelé touches it back. Pings in across. Chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Dembele. Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Yamal. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Dembele. And he's on his way. Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's looking wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. He rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Nesta. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Yamal. It's Hullet. And here's Dembele. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Threads one in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the shot! It's there!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And that is about it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Pele. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Nesta. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away. Dembele. Oh, this is a very good run. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And he's whipped it across. Vitinha. No, again there's no way through. Pele takes control of it and he's on the move. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Could move up a gear here. Dembele. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In with the challenge. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Brilliantly cut out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ronaldinho. Xabi Alonso does well to stand firm and defend it. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. An instinctive delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now the ball in. Alonso.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Eto'o.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, great run, magical! Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
Roberto Carlos.
Number
Manchester
15.
United close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Number 7.
Oh, good read.
He read that really
Number
well and stopped it.
27.
Last chance, perhaps.
Coming on the
Looking
field.
for options for
Number
movement.
6. Ronaldinho.
Well, they've got it again.
Number 5.
Shot could be on.
Number 10. Sado.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's managed to get free. Edmilson. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Just a quick announcement. We would like
So
to
what do you
inform
take away
that
from it all, Jim?
CCTV
Well,
is
that
now
was a
in
hard-fought
operation
win
for your
with
safety.
a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first.